So good evening to you and hello to the wider community. It's great to be here at the end of this exercise, and I'm really looking forward, as with all of the weekly discussion groups as well, from hearing from the community and from all of you, which for us as some of the volunteers helping in the exercise, it's the highlight of it for us. So thank you to Hannah and Christina for your kind words, and probably for saying most of the things that I was also planning to say. But I will reiterate a couple of points before we move on, just really to reflect on what we've achieved as a group and as a community. So firstly, I want to share in their thanks to all of you for giving up your free time, for making the effort to join this community, and for creating and making this community, because without your efforts, we would be on our own here just discussing the same issues. So we really value your input. It's really important to have representation as far and wide as possible. So thank you for making the effort to take part in this. So what have we achieved at the end of this exercise? Well, one thing for sure we've done is we've met other pre-hospital practitioners from around the world, and this was always the aim of this community and this exercise, is to connect people. So yes, it's to produce a project and to get a certificate and have these discussions, but moreover, it's about learning from each other. And I think we're probably unique in any exercise, certainly that I've been involved in having such a large representation in terms of numbers of countries, levels of experience, and types of background. And I think it's a real strength of this community that we can bring all of these people together. And as Hannah and Christina said, we can learn from each other. I think another thing we've achieved as a community is that we have reflected on an incident in some detail that's happened to us. And I think in pre-hospital care now, it's commonplace for us to debrief, to discuss, and to reflect on clinical incidents. But I think perhaps it's less common for us to reflect on the safety and the danger that we place ourselves in. So this was an environment in which we could do this, not just look at the clinical and the technical issues, but look at the importance of the danger, which I think sometimes is overlooked by all of us. So it's been a good opportunity to do that. And the third point that I wanted to comment on in terms of what we've achieved is, for many of us, this will be the first time that you've taken part in online, collaborative, international learning like this. And I think we said in the very first meeting, bear with us. If you're finding it difficult, you're finding Scholar difficult, you're finding the whole thing a bit hard, please just stick with it. We'll do what we can to help you. I know we've lost a few people along the way, as it always happens with this type of learning activity. But I would like to say to those of you who are with us this evening, who've made it through the exercise, and the vast majority of you have submitted your assignments, thank you very much for your persistence, for your dedication, and for opening yourself up to this new type of learning. And I think increasingly technology allows us to move, to meet and to build these types of communities together. And I know Reda is going to talk about the next steps for the community after we've finished talking. But well done for you for stepping up, for tackling a different learning platform, for engaging with it, and for sharing. So we're very appreciative for it. So thank you to all of you for all of your efforts on this. It's been a real pleasure from us being involved and trying to support you as best we could. And I'm really looking forward to hearing your incidents through the rest of this commencement, and in staying in touch with some of you within the community after this. So thank you very much to everyone.